Hi, welcome to Alicia's Artful Fancies. Today, I fancy doing another portrait. Before I get started, this outfit isn't really reflecting today's muse, so I think I need to do something about that. That's better. If you hadn't already guessed now from, the title or this, today my muse is going to be Wednesday Addams. Part of the reason for this is I have some new canvases that are black, and I think she would be a fantastic candidate to be painted on black because not only with my styling at the moment of the portraits being in black and white, her background is going to be very dark too, because that's what fits her character. So yeah, I'm hoping this is going to work out really well. But this is the first time that I have used black canvases. It will be an experiment, to say the least. Hopefully it will work in my favour because it is at least in the colour palette, the shade palette, however you want to phrase it, that I like to work in. So yeah, I'm hoping this is going to go well, but you never know, I could be showing you a big old failure at the end, but we're going to give this a go. I will let you know how we get on at the end and my views on black canvases and whether it's worth using or not. See you on the other side.
It was here she realized she did not know what she was doing. But then...
Just realised. I know what's wrong. That's what it is. Now you go. we go. I did it. Complete the painting, just for scale purposes. Here is Wednesday. She's on a 30 by 40 centimetre canvas, I think. I'll check that and put it here somewhere. Yeah, hopefully I'll have caught it in the shots I've put in. It really kind of plays with the light in her hair. But yeah, I love it. I am very happy with how she's turned out. Obviously my painting is based on Jenna Ortega's version of Wednesday. I would say my painting definitely resembles her. I think most people would be able to pick out that it's her, which is great. I don't think it's quite spot on, but I'm okay with that, especially as Wednesday's been portrayed by many different actresses over the years. Like for me, Wednesday is Christina Ricci as much as it is Jenna Ortega. Don't know if that's showing my age a little bit, but she is my Wednesday. And because of that, I don't mind if it's not a complete spitting image of Jenna Ortega. But I'd like to think most people would be able to recognise that it's her. So please let me know in the comments if you think otherwise. And let me know who your Wednesday is. I want to know. Show your age for me. I'm happy. I'm very happy with how she's turned out. Because yeah, like I was trying to say, Wednesday's been portrayed by many different actresses over the years, unlike perhaps, as you can see, Kate and Penelope who are behind me, who have only been portrayed by these actresses. And I haven't, I'll happily admit, have not read the books, so to me they are the characters. It matters a bit more that they were spot on. Whereas yeah, this one doesn't, but even so, I'm very happy. Using the black canvas has definitely been an experience. I have, as I said at the beginning of the video, never used it before. I think in this purpose for such a dark character, a dark setting, a dark background, having the black canvas really worked in my favour in how I went about painting. If you've then watched the video between Penelope's one compared to this one when I was doing the painting, I'd be interested to know if you could kind of tell through watching it that the process of painting on the canvas was different because of having the black background. Because as with these two, I painted the white canvas a different colour underneath as a base layer first before then painting on the top. I went straight in to painting on the black as if I had done that myself. And I think, yeah, it worked in some ways, but it also meant I used a lot less paint, and the being able to play with how the light works on the canvas versus the paint is really interesting to play with that. So yeah, if you haven't used black canvas before, I would definitely say give it a go, but bear in mind that you are working on a black canvas and work to the advantages of that. It will certainly be interesting if I choose to try and paint something that isn't so dark on it to see how that goes and what it would be like, and whether it's worth painting a different colour all over the base to again see how that works and see how it plays off one another. Yeah, so I think that's going to be an aim at some point in the future. I think that's all I've got to say on the matter. I think I really could have used some better paint. This is, I can't remember if I thought it on one of the other ones, but this particular paint I'm using, I'll show a close up, I think it's from Tiger. The pigment is really not very pigmented, which in some instances worked when I was doing the sort of black washes over that background colour to mute it down and make it more cohesive. Having something that didn't have that much pigment in it really worked because it was easy to water it down and wash it. But yeah, when trying to do thicker base coats and whatnot, it doesn't have the pigment that it needs to cover over things, so I'm having to do multiple layers, which I wouldn't yeah, it can be annoying, especially when doing acrylic. The whole point of acrylic is that it's got not going to use the word I was about to use there. It's got some density to it. It pops on its own. Yeah, it carries its own weight. It's one of the joys of it, and the fact that this paint doesn't is not very good quality at all. Yeah, so I'm also going to have to play with some different paints at some point, and possibly give a recommendation of or a ratings chart of what paint I've got and what order I would definitely rate buying them in. So maybe I'll do that one at some point. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope it's provided some insight into something, or at least just a nice kickback video to watch whilst you're chilling out. Thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye! But, so, you know, stay in kids school. No. Stay in kids school. No, I did it again, jeez. Oh God, I can't do one thing.